Welcome to Tree of Savior, the actual sequel to Ragnarok Online. Or so I've been told. Technically, it's a spiritual sequel because there's actually already a Ragnarok 2, but reviews for it range from mediocre to balls-tastically bad. Tree of Savior, however, is made by a lot of the same people who made the original Ragnarok Online. So if you're a fan of Ragnarok but are looking for something slightly newer, then this might be the game for you. Now, I only played a little bit of Ragnarok Online, and that was a long time ago, so I'm not the best person to go around making comparisons. So I'm only going to talk about Tree of Savior, which is good because it's actually not too shabby. Now, this was a closed beta test, so keep that in mind because everything here could possibly change. The first thing you'll do in Tree of Savior is pick a team name, which essentially acts as a last name for all of your characters. It brands them per se. So pick carefully. Your name of Boutmouget may seem like a good idea, but it's really not. Then it's time to pick a class. At the beginning, you'll only have a few choices. You've got your swordsmen, your wizards, your archers, and your clerics. Oh man, I wanted to play as the bartender. This game sucks. Anyway, as you level up, you'll be able to specialize into some different classes, making for a total of 80 f***ing classes. That is insane, and not one of them is a bartender. Then you'll get to customize your character's hair. That's it. Customize the hair. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I guess the devs thought that no one would give a shit what your face looks like when they see you from this far away the entire time. Oh well. So once you're done with that, it's time to enter the game. The first thing you'll probably notice is the graphics. Personally, I think they're gorgeous. However, I am a bit biased because I have loved this art style ever since Final Fantasy Tactics. But I can understand why some people may not like it. I've heard it's too anime-ish or too cartoony, and that may be. It does make for some slightly unrealistic scenarios. Like this lady being able to stand up without snapping her spine like a toothpick. Now, Tree of Savior actually has action combat. And by that I mean you hold down the Z button to do your basic attack and push number keys for special attacks. You know what, action's kind of a strong word, but you will be dodging enemy attacks, which of course are telegraphed by things on the ground. Action, action, action! I found it kind of fun though. It's simplistic, but not. By that, I mean I actually had to think about when to use my skills. See, all of my cleric skills were ground targeted, so to use my skill that lowered enemies' defenses, thereby making me hit harder, I had to make sure they were in the right position first. To heal and shield myself, I had to make sure I was in the right position. Basically, it took a little more thought than just smash button. How dare you make me think, game? How dare you. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is just a beta, and my time with the game was very short before the test ended, so I did not get to experience really anything in the game other than running around and killing stuff. But from what I've gathered from people who've had a little more time in the game, this is the major part of the game. Grinding. This is very much a grinding game. In fact, one of the best ways I found to level up was to get into a party and just spawn camp a group of enemies. Talk about your old school MMO nostalgia. I did get a decent glimpse at character progression in the game, which is done by leveling up your character level, your class level, and then distributing some points between your stats and skills. There was also a passive skill level up system that seems like it could get interesting the higher level you get, but at my low level there wasn't much to it. Really, my only complaint about the game at this point was the bosses. Oh dear God, the bosses. If you aren't in a group when taking on some of these guys, it can be a bit, how to put this lightly, really f***ing tedious. I'm not sure if this was due to my own ineptitude in that I should have been grinding to get higher level before taking on some of these quests, or the game's ineptitude by giving these bosses way too much damn health. But it's way easier and less fanboy rage-inducing to just say I'm a big dum-dum and move on. Basically, if you loved Ragnarok Online or really missed the old-school MMO days of grinding out mobs endlessly to gain levels, then Tree of Savior could potentially be the game for you. It's good-looking, plays pretty well, and seems to have a lot of depth there if you really feel like delving into it. I know I will. Right after I kill this boss. Well, that took longer than expected. And that was Tree of Savior. I tried to write several Savior puns into this video, but I could not get any of them to work. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos. I've also put 2 other videos for you to watch right up here. And if you liked this video, make sure to share it on your Facebook or Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, you can follow me there at TheHiveLeader. Oh, I also have a store now if you want to buy some HiveLeader stuff and slap my logo on your chest. And if you really want to help the channel out, you can donate to me on Patreon, like these people who are my saviors. I worship you.